What I like about this time of year is wedding season is over and done with. Thank God for that. Does anyone else feel like a wedding reception is like being invited to the same shitty party over and over again? Because if someone was to come up to you like, hey man, we gotta check out this party. Let's see, there's watered down drinks, terrible music, and the cover charge is a toaster. You'd be like, yeah, let's pass on that. And then a lot of these traditions, I don't get why we keep around, like the whole smashing the wedding cake in your wife's face thing. It's like saying, hey, I know we've been married for about, 3 hours now, but let's just go ahead and establish a pattern of domestic abuse right out of the gates. Then there's the garter toss, which when you think about it, it's a little creepy. It's like, hey, here's this band that's just inches away from my wife's crotch. Now I'm gonna hurl it into a sea of my friends and family. But here's a good way to never get invited back to a wedding, is during the garter toss, if I catch the garter, I like to sniff it. And then I look over at the groom and give him the thumbs up. So you guys remember those old sayings growing up that would keep you out of trouble? Like that kept you on the right track? So when you're a kid, they're like, I before E except after C. But then you grow up, you get to the age where you start partying, then it's beer before liquor just gets you sicker. So where'd all these cute little sayings go later on in life to keep us from fucking up more? Like I got to college and nobody ever said, shrooms before pot, you'll wish you had not. And I was an adult, nobody ever told me, kids before married, your dreams will get buried. That one may have hit a little too close to home for some of you in here. So I feel your pain though, because I'm at that age where all my friends are starting to, knock up their girlfriends accidentally. Which I think when you say knocked up, accidental's pretty much implied. Like my buddy Tony, he's a good looking dude, like ex-Chippendales dancer, but he is now working on Baby Mama #3. Yeah. And at times like that, I appreciate the fact that I'm not classically handsome, because there's no way I can afford child support. I mean, as it turns out, looking like Bobby Hill was the best financial move I ever made. I gotta do something, getting older, I'm starting to fucking losing my hair, which is why I keep my head to a fine stubble. And it's not because I like this look, it's just because I'm running out of options here. Like it's this or a comb over at this point. Now, like I'm not taking this in stride either. Like most of the times I'm wearing a hat to try to hide this, you know? Like this guy here, I mean, you're wearing that for fashion, I assume. You have a long flowing mane. Yeah, see to him that's a fashion accessory. To me a hat is a shame concealant. I was thinking about it though, like the hat to the balding man is the equivalent of a padded bra to a flat-chested woman. Because you don't find out the horrible truth before the moment's too late. Because I have literally been out on a date with a girl and been wearing a hat up until seconds before penetration. And I just rip it off at the last second like I'm a villain. I'm like, haha, I'm gonna pass this on to your grandkids. Then she takes off her padded bra like, haha, your tits are bigger than mine. Alright guys, thank you very much.
We were driving up here today, though. I saw a billboard that was a little confusing because I don't think I took away the proper message because it was trying to promote vegetarianism. And here's the billboard. On one side it had a baby pig, and on the other it had a puppy. And it said, why love one and eat the other? Well, because I fucking love bacon and now I want Korean food. That's right. Got Asian food for lunch, got a fortune cookie that was a little insulting. It said, others are impressed by your inner beauty. God damn it, I just got called ugly by a fucking cookie. Went shopping the other day, I was at the mall, I was buying some new pants, I saw another sign that was misleading. It said, we sell plus-size skinny jeans. That's bullshit, those are just regular jeans. So I bought a pair of them. I'm wearing them tonight. Had an awkward moment with the guy that sold me the jeans. So I came out of the dressing room. He goes, "Hey, looks like you have the world in your hands." I was like, "That's weird, dude. How do you know what I call my penis?" Anyway, ladies, who wants to take a trip around the world later? Yeah, I did that joke a few weeks ago to show a guy in the front row started singing, "It's a small world after all." That guy was a dickhead. You guys fans of Dancing with the Stars? Just me, awesome. I love that show. I spent all season long just cheering for Chaz Bono to dance a dude looks like a lady. Because that would have been the greatest moment in the history of TV right there. My favorite part of the show though was last year, Lindsay Lohan's mom, Dina Lohan, wanted to be on the show. Now, I would have thought the title of the show was self-explanatory, like you had to be a star to be on the show. But like her biggest credit in life is birthing a drunken klepto whore. It's cool she wants to do reality TV though. She's to pick the right show. She's going Super Nanny, learn how to raise a child. And while she's at it, drop Lindsay off over at Hoarders and get the clutter cleaned out of that vagina. Yeah. Imagine what that might look like. They're in there elbow deep like, "Oh! Hey, well, look, we found another necklace, so let's go in farther." They swim deep in, and they come back out there carrying Osama bin Laden like, "Holy shit, we really did throw him into the abyss." You guys Facebook fans? I love Facebook. I just don't understand why girls always gotta post stupid shit on my wall all the time. Like the other day, this girl was like, "Girls are like cell phones. We just want to be held and talked to." Well, Verizon, there's a contract I want out of immediately. And then I thought about it, I realized, I kind of want my girlfriends to be like my cell phone contract, like new every 2. I want a smart one with no family plan. Because if that ever happens, that's an early termination fee I'm willing to pay. That's the classiest abortion joke you fuckers will ever hear. Give it up for your service staff getting drunk tonight. Do make sure you tip them well, because I don't know why you would ever mess with somebody that's bringing you something you're putting in your body that may contain something from theirs. Don't fuck with them. And I'm touchy about the subject because I was a server for many years. I spent a lot of that time at a Mexican restaurant. But let me give you guys some words of wisdom. If you go out to eat at a Mexican restaurant, know how to pronounce the stuff on the menu. It's kind of important. Like especially the Mexican beers. It's not Dos Equis, it's Dos Equis. It's not Negro Modelo, it's Negro Modelo. That's extremely important if there's any black people sitting near you. I had one guy order like this, he goes, "Hey, do you still sell Negros?" I was like, "No sir, that shit became illegal almost 200 years ago." I was like, "But I can get you an Asian hooker. I know we have one working in our kitchen."
People, when they first meet me, when they first see me, they think that I'm Jewish. Anybody get that impression here tonight? Yes? Can I ask you why? No? Now you don't want to tell me? Big nose, yeah, I heard it, yeah. Sure shit, not my bank account, is why people think I'm Jewish. It's because I have a big nose. But I'm not Jewish, I'm part Italian, that's where the nose comes from. But I think it's weird that there's a religion that's associated with a physical attribute or a trait. Because you never see that with any other religion, you know? Nobody's ever like, "Hey, are you a Presbyterian? Because your forehead is really wide." "Hey, are you Catholic? Because you're drunk and angry." Most of the time. "Oh, are you a Scientologist? Because you're fucking weird." "Are you a Jehovah's Witness? Because you're fucking annoying." "Oh, are you a Mormon? Because you just bought 5 Mother's Day cards." Just connecting the dots. There's a show on TV right now called Hot in Cleveland. Have you guys heard about this show? Hot in Cleveland? For those of you who don't know, Hot in Cleveland, it's about 4 middle-aged women, and they're on the decline looks-wise. You know, they're starting to sag. Nobody wants to have sex with them anymore. Feeling bad about themselves. They live in New York. For some reason, they're flying out to Los Angeles. They have to make an emergency landing in Cleveland. And they get off the plane, and everybody there thinks they're attractive. And that's the only place where they're hot, is in Cleveland. Hot in Cleveland. Yeah, that's bullshit, you guys. I'm telling you that right now. Like, women in Cleveland aren't ugly. You just might have to drink a little bit more to want to have sex with them, but they're not ugly. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's just a cheap shot against Cleveland, because you can make fun of other cities in the country with, like, ironic show title names, you know? You could have a show called, Skinny in Houston. I'm sober in Milwaukee. Straight in San Francisco. That would be... Or employed in Detroit. You could have that one. Oh, white in Atlanta. You could do that show too. Right? Because for those of you who don't know, in Atlanta there are a bunch of fucking not white people. Is what I'm saying. Are the black people laughing? Yeah? Okay, I'm good. I'm alright. Oh man. Weather's getting shitty now. I like the summertime though, because you can go out and do things in the summer that you can't do in the winter. Like I was at a cookout this past summer. I saw a girl there, nice girl, but she was like a bigger type of girl, you know. She was eating hot dogs and she goes, "Will anybody think I'm fat if I have another hot dog?" Another hot dog? We knew you were fat when you tried to microwave the bean bags, okay? You're supposed to toss those, not eat them, alright? She was eating potato chips. She goes, "You know what they say, you can't have just one." Yeah, they mean individual chips, not entire bags, Karen. I have a sweet tooth. Bitch, you have a sweet jaw. Alright? Now get your hands out of the mayonnaise and help set the table. It's about time you started pulling your weight around here, pun intended. Okay? Alright, you guys, that's all my time. My name's Steve Cathcart. Thank you very much.
Do you guys go to church at all? Do you guys still go to church? There's like 3 religious people over there and you guys are like, fuck no! I have an idea how to get people to go back to church. Okay, we need to modernize some of those stories in the Bible. Like, imagine how much cooler the story of Moses walking around the desert for 40 years if he's just walking around going, I cannot get a signal on this GPS. MapQuest is down, this is awful. Or even better, he's walking down the mountain, I don't fucking know what mountain he was. Instead of the 10 Commandments, he has 2 great 10 gigabyte iPods. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not kill angry birds on the Sabbath. I fucked up. Oh, I'll just send you guys the app, whatever. Thank you.
You know, my girlfriend recently broke up with me, and it's awkward now between us, because when we were dating, she used to call me Boo Boo, but now that we're broken up, she calls me Joe. And when we were dating, I used to call her Chipmunk, but her name's Elizabeth, so now that we're broken up, I call her Bitch Face. And when we were dating, she studied abroad during a year ago during one of her semesters at school. So it was hard on us. So she decided we should have phone sex. I was like, alright, I'll try that. So one night we were having phone sex, it was getting pretty hot and heavy. And she's like, and then you go down on me. And I'm like, that doesn't sound like something I would do. Are you sure I'm not just laying there? Sounds more like me. And phone sex is great and everything, but you gotta really be careful for ear infections. Use protection. If shoe size has anything to do with how large a man's penis is, then clowns are fucking hung. I decided that I'm never going to be able to date a girl that's dated a black man. Not because he's black, that's just racist, but because I'll never be able to fill the hole he left. In her heart. That joke reminds me of that rhyme, once you go black, you never go back. And my friend came up one for him, he goes, once you go Jim, you'll never leave him. And I was like, oh, I should think of one for my name. So I came up with, once you go Joe, you second guess yourself. So that's how that works.
Did you guys see the new Zoloft commercial? Zoloft is the antidepressant. One of the side effects, thoughts of suicide. I'm no chemist, but if your antidepressant is causing thoughts of suicide, I don't think it's working. And I'm lucky I've never suffered from depression. Never had a problem with that, but I do frequently have thoughts of suicide. I have a whole list of people I wish would commit suicide. None of them will, so I'm going to start offering them Zoloft. This side of the room I like, this side of the room, jump in the fucking river. My wife and I, we thought, well, let's do something this weekend we haven't done in a long time, so we went bowling. Ever since then, I've had an overwhelming desire to beat the shit out of her and move into a single wide.
I am aware that I have an upside-down haircut. I had a hair loss problem, but I solved it. That's what happened. Hey, you gotta be careful when shopping online. I ordered what I thought was a book from Amazon, but what came to my door was a big, unattractive woman. Oh!
I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Cool, man. Yeah, Michael Jackson's doctor, he's going to jail. And I never understood why Michael Jackson's doctor went even to trial and not to an award ceremony. Alright, I get it. I get why they sent him to trial. I get why he got convicted. But I think his sentence should be additional clientele. Like maybe he could be Kim Kardashian's ODGYN. Maybe Justin Bieber needs a pediatrician. The stupid joke, man. I hate pop culture. I don't even like it. I don't even have cable. I don't even know why I know the shit that I know about pop culture. I hate it. Like, I hate television. I wish they'd mix the shows Wipeout with Dancing with the Stars. Wish they'd make a sitcom about diarrhea. That way later we can watch reruns. Yeah. The car's in the shop right now. I got a loaner car. Loaner cars always suck. Loaner cars always suck because they always smell like Jack Daniels and hand lotion when I return them. Some guys have a problem if their wife or their girlfriend sends them to the store to buy maxi pads or whatever. I don't. I just get mad because they're expensive. I never knew. Can't you fandangle something out of some brownie paper towels or something? Jesus Christ. You think the inventor of the maxi pad gets residual checks monthly? Inventor of the maxi pad, now that's a rags to riches story.
Good to be here, man. I'm glad this week is finally over. Last week was kind of tough. Watching that Whitney Houston funeral. Wasn't that a long-ass funeral? Huh? It was sad, though. It was nothing funny about the funeral, but what was funny, Stevie Wonder's fucking forehead. That was hilarious. I'm telling you, did you see this fucking hairline that started right here, okay? I mean, if he could see, he'd be like, who the fuck did my hair? Who the fuck did it, huh? But funerals are a trip, man. You know, like I'm from Detroit, where we recently, a couple of years ago, had the funeral for the N-word, because they said they never want to use it again. They said it was a very foul word. We're going to bury it. We're not going to use it. My friend said, Dwayne, are you going to the funeral for the N-word? I was like, nigga, please. This side totally gets it, that side not so much. My comedy's a lot like having a finger stuck up your ass. It's a little bit uncomfortable at first. But after a while, you kind of like it. And so let's see how the rest of this bullshit goes. Anyway, having fun, man. Been traveling around. Love being back in Grand Rapids. It's a lot less threatening than some of the places where my agent sends me to. Try to send me to Lynchburg. Haha, didn't need the money. Then the fucking motherfucker sent me to Flint, Michigan. Now that sucks, you know? You know why? Because my agent sucks. That's why, right? Flint, Michigan. It was a trip doing a show in Flint, man. Because right up front, this guy had a full face tattoo. Are we not going crazy with the tattoos, folks? Are we not? Remember back in the day, only people that had tattoos were the military and librarians, remember? You know what I'm saying? This guy had a full face tattoo, and I thought to myself, this guy is making a statement to society. He's saying, I don't like job interviews. And, see again, not this side, this side. And his girlfriend had the nerve to have a pierced tongue. Are we not going crazy with the tongue piercings too? She says she's making a statement too. She's saying, I like dick. And, not really, she said, I like dick. That's what she said. Thank you. But it's insane, man. I see crazy stuff all the time, man. Saw a commercial the other day for saving a polar bear. And they said for $16 a month, you can save a polar bear. And I thought to myself, why would I spend $16 a month to save a polar bear when I can get this Guatemalan kid for pennies a day? And that little fucker will write me letters. Now. Finally some laughs up in this motherfucker. Anyway. I know, it's crazy. It's stupid shit, man. I've been watching my favorite TV show, favorite reality show, Republican debates. Hell yeah. I'm waiting to see when Newt gets his fat ass kicked off the island. Is it just me, or does Newt Gingrich like a fat ass elf baby? Is it just me? I hate that fucker. I do. I can't stand him. But really, my favorite show on television right now, seriously, my favorite show is Hoarders. Anybody watch Hoarders? Anybody? Love that show. If you haven't watched it, do yourself a favor. That's 1 hour that will make you feel so much better about yourself. I'm telling you, just turn it on. You look at the TV, look at your house and say, huh, not so bad. Love that show, Hoarders. Love it. Especially when they confront the damn hoarder, right? When they confront him during the intervention. I saw this one show where they had all the dead rats on the damn show, right? And not only did the psychologist show up and the relatives, but also some of the surviving fucking rats. They showed up to the intervention. Because they had something to say, right? They were like, we can't live here anymore. 3 of my friends and 2 of my cousins got killed when a file cabinet filled with bottle caps fell on top of their ass. We're the fuck out of here. No, I love being able to do comedy, man. It's a fun job, man. It's a fun job. I'm married. I hate taking my wife to my show because this is work for me. This is work, right? She comes to my show and she always likes to fucking criticize my show, right? I never come to her fucking job and criticize the bullshit she does, right? Yeah, she's the fucking receptionist. She answers the phone all day. I'm like, I'll go to her job like, hey, you fucking answered the phone wrong, bitch. You should say good morning. Fuck you, I hate her. But anyway, I hate her. I'm glad she didn't come because my wife is such a fucking cock blocker. I'm telling you right now. She is, man. Only time she ever comes to see me do comedy is on my birthday, B-I-R-F-D-Y. That's right, that's how black people say birthday. And New Year's Eve. That's the only time she ever comes to make sure I don't get laid by her or anybody else, right? Can't stand her ass, man. She's the kind of woman that always comes up with excuses for not having sex. Like, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I got a headache. Oh, I just had surgery. Whatever. Like the other day, she came up with a doozy. That's right, a black guy just said doozy in Grand Rapids. She came up with a doozy. She says, I would have sex with you tomorrow, but I got an appointment with my gynecologist, and I want to be fresh. I'm like, well, damn, do you have an appointment with your dentist, too? That is a finely crafted joke right there. It is as old as fine fucking wine. I do. I can't stand my fucking wife. I hate her ass. That's the only reason I started doing comedy, so I can talk about her in public. I do, man. She gets on my fucking nerves. I hated fucking Valentine's Day. She's pissed at me because I bought her a fucking snowblower. And it's red. It's red. It's a Toro. One pull, goddammit. Because I care about her her so she can get out there, fucking blow that snow, get in the house, cook my fucking dinner. You damn right. This side, very good. Anyway, I don't like these fuckers over here. I like the Mexicans right here though. They're enjoying themselves. I like you. Don't cut me. It's all good. But anyway. No, that's Puerto Ricans. I know, that's Puerto Ricans. Anyway. But nah, man, that's kind of cool though, man, being married. Being married is a trip though, man, you know? Because you got to put up with a lot of bullshit. Like my wife, she's got this little 5-pound dog, and I hate this little fucker because she lets the dog sleep in the bed with us, and I don't like that because sometimes I may not wear a shirt, and in the middle of the night I feel something licking my nipple. I'm just trying to say shit happens, if you know what I'm saying. Doesn't take much to get me hard, but anyway. I hear that, you damn skippy. But I don't like it because sometimes, man, my wife will be upstairs in the bedroom with the dog, and I'll be downstairs in the living room, and all of a sudden I hear my wife say, "Let the dog outside." That's how she sounds because she's black. And I'm always like, "Get your fat ass up and let him out yourself." But I don't say that out loud because I'm scared of her. Because she's black. So I'm letting this goddamn dog outside, right? And I'll never forget, it was snowing this one particular day. Snow every fucking where. He's white, his supports, poof, fucker disappears. Yeah, I'm freaking out. Because I thought I lost my wife's fucking dog, right? I got the door open, I'm yelling for him, "Cody, Cody, come home, Cody." You know, I'm afraid Bigfoot's going to be coming from the upstairs any minute. And that would be her. But I didn't realize that when I had the door open, he just scampered his ass inside the house. And I didn't even realize that. I take my dumb ass outside. I'm outside. I turn around, look inside the house. He's inside the house looking at my dumb ass outside. I hate that dog. But anyway. But again, these are stupid things that I see all the time, man. You gotta comment on, man, you know? Like, I'm really tripping out, man, because as a veteran, I just recently heard that they finally got rid of the don't ask, don't tell policy in the military. And I'll be honest with you folks, if I was in the military, it could care less if you're gay, straight. If you want to serve, shouldn't you be able to serve, folks? Huh? Shouldn't you be able to serve? It's bullshit that you can't. And I'm going to tell you right now, if I was still in the military, I would want somebody that is as passionate about my ass as I am. And I mean, seriously, think about the parades though nowadays, right? They're going to be totally different now in the military. You're out there, 1, 2, 3, 4. Who the hell we fighting for? We fighting. Hey, we fighting. I took that a little too far, didn't I? But again, it's just stupid stuff, man. You see it all the time. You can't help it, man. You know? I'm just having fun, though, man. But it's kind of tough, man. Still been working my day job as a police officer, man. It's kind of tough being a cop when you still smoke weed. And it is tough. I got a prescription. Fucking back be hurting and shit. I'd be like, time to go to work, nigga. Shit. Damn. That's just fucking jokes, trust me, that's just jokes. Oh, but it's a good one though, ain't it, huh?